That beat slaps. My YouTube family, check it out, man. We just getting in here. You under dig? We gonna get it started. You already know what you gotta do. We got like 4 minutes until showtime. 4 minutes. There's 4 of them. There's 4 of them. They're called the minutes. Of the minutes that remain, there are 4. Yeah. There are 4. Never learn. Never learn. So you guys already know what you got to do. We got 4 minutes until showtime, maybe 3.5 minutes. What I'm going to need everybody to do in the chat room, you guys got to hit the like button. You got to hit the share button. If you want to listen to just the audio, you can go to download the Dash Radio app. You could do that. You could download the Dash Radio app. But let me just tell y'all something real quick, man. Zoe Williams got a new channel coming to Dash Radio. It's called VOR Radio, Voice of Reason Radio. They just gave me my own channel. And we're going to need everybody to be able to support that channel in much the same way that you guys have done with Dash Talk X. I'm appreciative of everybody that roll with me, but you already know I've always wanted my own station, my own channel, and I finally got it. VOR Radio is about to drop on Dash Radio. So, shit, we need all the support we could possibly get. So I need everybody to hit that chat button, that super chat button, that like button, the share button. Let's get the word out today that we really finna go in. This shit's about to drop, and we need only riders, people that's really gonna ride with the whole get down. You under dig? Kevin got a book real quick. Let me see your book, Kev. Listen, man, a lot has been going on, but like I said, I put things in front of you that I hope that you would support, that I hope that you would rock with. This is one of those things, man. Kevin has done a lot of work. The Great Melanin Book of Research. We want to move 10 copies today. It's more than 10 people in the chat room right now. Let's move 10 copies of Kev's book. Where did they get this from? Real Nagas? RealNagas.com. Real is ReelNagas.com. The Naga Knowledge Shop. We got 1 minute before we go live, but I'm talking to the YouTube channel right now. We need everybody to rock with us, man. Y'all rock with us. Get down with your brother. Zoe Williams is in the building right now. We about to turn up in a major way. Let's do it. Timmy Tita. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what it is. The ZoWhat The ZoWhat show is live.
ZoWhat show.
Hi. Ladies and gentlemen.
Where's he going?
The God Council.
I want one of them red ones.
The God Brunch Series. Ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time tuning in, you got to understand what it is that we do.
What it is.
If this is your very first time tuning in, you got to understand what it is that we do. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Brown.
You need to understand.
One of the greatest failed R&B singers.
My Lord.
He was supposed to be in every group that was meaningful to you. But
It was the Five Tops, nigga.
he sang over everybody, so they kicked him out.
The Jackson 6.
I'm going to turn it over to this failed jazz soul singer. And he's about to get us started today. Take us to church, Jeff.
Huh? Hey, get started now. It's Monday morning. You got to get rid of the sinning you were doing all week. It's Monday morning. Hey. You was out last night. You tried to sneak. It's Monday morning.
Yes, Lord.
You was on bullshit all last week, but it's Monday morning.
It's Monday.
And Zoe gon' put it where you need it. It's Monday morning. Got to get to your funky ass job. It's Monday morning. But the robot fitting to rob that job from you. If you work at a job, if you got a name tag, rethink your life. If you're working for some other fools, need to rethink your life. You better follow your purpose. That's the only thing gonna save you. You better follow your purpose now. You better do what it is God gave you. Or you'll wind up in Neverland. Oh, yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Jeff Brown, our resident
Brain
intellectual.
fart.
Our resident intellectual irritant. So, here we are. Here we are.
On another Monday.
Here we are.
What is you doing?
Listen, it's been a tough week, man. It's been a tough week, man. A lot of things happening.
Shit.
But you know, let me tell you something about life.
Tell me something about life.
Life is no respecter of person.
You trying to say life don't give a damn?
Well, life is probably a little bit more indifferent than... See, giving a damn and not giving a damn there's still an investment there. There's a lot of people who say, I don't give a damn, but they are still really highly invested.
Yes.
That's what motivates them not
Yes.
so-called giving a damn.
That's investment frustration.
Yes. So I would say life is indifferent because not giving a damn or refusing to give a damn means it still registers in your consciousness. You're still aware of it. Like,
Right. You'd be better off if you worship Crom than you be
Crime. I'd never prayed to you before, crime. And so if you do not answer my prayer, then to hell with you. Classic. You guys hip to that movie? I don't want to say it. Are you hip?
cool.
No, don't say anything. Don't. Do you know what movie we were quoting, Lord Berenger?
You talking about Conan?
Oh,
My God will crush your guts.
I've never prayed to you before, crab.
Remember when he was eating chicken?
Oh, I loved it.
Crum laughs at your guts. He laughs at them.
He sits above them all.
He sits above them all. He does not care.
Ladies and gentlemen, my people is in the building right now. We've got Jeff Brown, the intellectual irritant. We also have my main man, Kevy Kev. Now, Kev, let me tell you something about
Rap
Kev.
master Kevy Kev.
Kev is love or hate Nick. This love or hate Nick. That's what we call Kev. He's an intellectual. He's a wordologist, wordsmith.
Yes.
But he's love or hate Nick.
Yeah.
What the fuck Kev say?
Yeah.
So you need to kick this nigga off your show, nigga. I don't know.
He your boy, but he'll fart in the station wagon in the rain. He's that guy. God damn it, Kevin. God, we could have pulled over, nigga. Now we stuck in here in our own humidity, which is your innards. Everybody let the windows down. Not fucking Kevin.
And then also, we've got this motherfucker would have made a better Hulk.
Timmy Toy Tub.
One of the tightest T-shirts in the game.
That's right. Okay, whatever. You can still fix your flat tire with no jack.
Right.
Just grab the car and pull it up. I can't believe this shit.
Nah, man, it's the homie. He's in the building today. Of course, it's Hassan McCullough of Weed Juice.
You know, people know me as TTT.
The triple T.
I remember you hated that damn name.
Yeah.
Well, the nigga TTT now.
Like I said, you TTT now.
The motherfucker TTT.
Okay. And every time he complain about it, I'm going to start calling him Larry Loose Guts.
What is that? What is that?
Look, he got it on his thing. Hassan TTT.
TTT, baby.
He officially Hassan TTT.
Oh, well, let's do this. Let's do this really quickly then. Okay. Hassan, come over here, man. You just showed something.
Yes. Welcome to Tight Top Industries.
Yeah, you just showed something.
It's Tight Top International.
Yeah.
So what is that?
The brother hooked us up with a new camera that's gonna be in HD.
A new Mevo?
Yeah.
Oh man!
One of the followers of the show. Hooked us up, called me. He ordered some juices. Then talked about he wanted to get some new. Give us some new videos for the show, for it can be in HD.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Hooked it up.
I had a friend get in contact with me. He said he was tired of y'all films. So we gonna put some different films.
Hey, that's what's up. Give him a shout out.
Hey man, give him a shout out.
Shout your man out.
What was his name?
His name
is Gregory.
Damn it.
His name is Films.
Films.
Hold on, I'm gonna find his name, then I'll give him a shout out.
Shit.
He's from Molecular Industries.
Nah, he's a
What is he?
he's in the armed forces.
It films in HD.
Yes, and he was in Korea at the time when he was texting me.
Oh, wow.
But his wife lives out here.
Okay.
So he said he's gonna come by the show one day.
Man, he's more than welcome to come
Man,
through.
for real.
Tell him I said thank you. Thank you, brother. Personally.
And please find his name so we can give him a shout out.
Films.
Yeah.
Fiends.
We gonna be able to film
We was
in
gonna give
HD.
you. We was gonna give you a shout out right away, but Tight Top got your number locked down tight. So
He put it in the vault.
Wow. Wow,
That's
that's
what's up,
crazy.
man.
You ever not know your own strength and just mash right through your phone with your thumb because you're strong?
No.
I always worried about that when you work out because
Hey Jeff, you know what part of the show this is?
This is the setup part.
Yeah.
This is the community empowerment.
Yeah.
So I probably shouldn't talk about how I was afraid when I was in shape to masturbate because I was scared I would rip my dick clean off my body.
Wow.
I shouldn't talk about that. Okay, then I won't say that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, man.
I won't overshare.
He didn't actually leave his name on here.
Oh, now you're making me nervous. Somebody gave us a camera and we don't have their name.
Might be a skunk in that.
I mean,
motherfucker.
Spy Mike in that motherfucker.
All right, so look, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. In the building, he came here today. He has gifts.
Excellent.
Now, see, it's not gifts
Gifts. Yeah.
like films.
Right, yeah. His gifts ain't on no films.
Okay.
But
Gift has a T in it.
Right. And you can rest assured his gifts are on a molecular level.
They help you on a
They
molecular
help you on a
level.
molecular level.
Guess who's in the building right now who came all the way from the Yay area?
Oh my goodness.
My homeboy, the creator of Total Package Energy.
Creative crack juice.
Hey, this case is for you.
So you the brother that got Zoe painting people's houses for free.
Unreal, man.
This case is for you.
Good
Oh my
looking, bro.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you, brother.
Good looking, bro.
This is the first time that we get for ourselves? I mean,
can
you
I
like
tell
to
you something,
share?
brother? Can I tell you something?
Wait, hold
This
on.
is gonna be my first taste of this.
Unreal.
Okay? Because Zoe's like a crackhead with this shit.
Hold on.
Zoe will let
Wait.
you drive his car before he'll let you have some of his total package. Hold on. I know this nigga. He will let you drive his car.
This is what I gotta do. I gotta turn niggas off. Hold on, Jeff. You and your evil proclamations of me will not be tolerated in my court. There will be no such disrespect tolerated. It was my idea to even share with you niggas.
When did you have with the scene? So ain't playing. You just know you can't have it. I love you, Jeff Brown. I'll lend you $10,000 if I had, but you ain't getting no total package.
Nobody's getting total package.
Oh, now you're gonna take them all back.
Fuck all you niggas.
Fuck you all. Fuck you all.
I think it's disrespectful to talk shit
In the presence.
about a man who just gave you gifts.
Nigga, you just gave. Yes, I like
So,
how you put that. You
let-
just gave.
Let me just tell y'all what happened. Our feed is perfect. But you know what I hate? When people call you 5 times in a row. If I didn't answer the first time, that means I'm busy.
A little bit.
Now, after the second time, you should know.
Right.
He's indisposed. Maybe he's shitting, creating a baby. Maybe
Baby.
something's happening
Okay.
where he's unavailable.
Well, here's the true question. Who is it that really knows you that doesn't know what you're doing every Monday between 11?
At this time, stop fucking with me. Okay. We got Weed Juice in the building. That's my homeboy, Hassan McCullough. McCullough, do you have any products or packages?
Thank you. We have that. Oh, so this week we still got the CBD oil that's still out for you guys to order. We got the Purple Haze. We got the mango mania or something
all
like that.
CBD?
CBD
Mango
hemp oil.
chutney.
You got the mango something else.
And then we
Mango
got the
chutney.
you got the Blue Dream. You know, but the feature this week is actually Winter Purple. I don't have that one today, but Winter Purple is really good. But Baby I'm a Star is always on deck. Berry Bonita is really awesome. And the new juice that Kevin likes is surprisingly sweet. The first juice I actually made when I invented all the juices is cantaloupe, grapefruit.
What?
Cantaloupe,
Grapefruit.
One another crack of that.
Hey, girl, I was thinking maybe it'll kind of like grapefruit and we go watch some films.
So, you know, you put the ZoWhat code when you call in. I mean, when you order from the website, put ZoWhat, get your 15% off when you order.
Okay.
There it is.
Now,
There
great-
it is. Let me go back to my man real quick.
Grapefruit's extra.
The creator of Total Package Energy. He has a brand new exclusive product. It goes with Total Package.
Oh.
Like you treat your body, treat your mind.
He has a new
Mentality.
product called Mentality. Let me see
Mentality to
this.
win, people. Mentality to win.
I like that.
Mentality is an NLP program, not just for superior athletes. This is for everyday people who are mediocre in some ways.
You ain't gonna get it done. You ain't gonna get it done with a broke thinker.
Damn. Here
Get
we
your
go.
thinker right.
Here we go.
Yeah, it gets your mind moving.
Yes, sir.
As opposed to them giving you just some things to get you unstressed and relaxed. I think we relaxed
Relationships.
enough. Yeah, relationship,
Performance.
love, and being in love.
This is actually a picture of like one of the, what is this on iTunes or something?
Yes, it is. It's on iTunes and it's on Google Play.
I see the little play button.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
after you turn off Zoe with the relationship pieces, get to your mentality. That's Zoe on the go.
Where do they find Mentality? Is it an app? What
It's
is
an
it?
app. You go to mentality.biz. You can go to the Google Play Store or iTunes. It's
There
on
you
there.
go.
$9.99 a month. It's breakfast, lunch, and dinner for your head. Mentality for the win. People, keep it mental
He actually created one for my son, specifically for young Lion.
and help them jump out the gym.
Okay.
Yeah, they did. Well, I think me and his mama did that.
I was about to say.
Man had him. Gave him his
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
his mama ain't got no bounce.
I was about to say.
So this piece, after we talk about a lot of things that we want to do, this enables you to move the mind, not still the mind.
Right.
So put it in action, from a sayer to a doer.
That's right.
All right. So
Mentality.
listen, you already know current events. I got one more thing to rock. Oh my God. Bill sauce. Bill sauce.
Brother, on some Brussels sprouts. I just had it this morning.
No, you know what I had? You know what I had the other day? When is the last time you had some turkey meatloaf?
Oh.
I make it all the time.
No, when's the last time you had an old Big Mama make
Big
some
Mama's
turkey
turkey meatloaf.
I ain't gonna eat your turkey
Shit is
meatloaf.
off the chain, nigga.
Shit probably tastes like a doorstop.
Chef, nigga.
This tastes like a hot buttered
Chef
beef.
Dragonmore, nigga.
Hey, Beal sauce. You guys got to get the hot sauce. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about it. A lot of people are really excited about this particular product, and I'm happy to say I'm down with Beal sauce. Go to bealsauce.com. Now that all the promoting is out of the way, do you know how much shit is going on in the world right now that needs to be dealt with
Addressed.
by us? Where do you want to go first? Let's just get it right out of the way. Off rip. No, I'm not going to go there first. I'm going to go here. This is more tragedy.
No, come on.
Jalen Mackenzie, 8th grade football phenom, already counting college offers, shot and killed at Illinois party. Jalen Mackenzie, I want to send a shout out to your family, friends. Kid is only 14 years old, from Belleville, Illinois. You know where that is, Jeff?
Yeah, I know where that is.
Was an 8th grader who already had college offers from the University of Missouri and the University of Illinois. He was frustrated, or he was featured in the Future issue of Sports Illustrated in November 2018, along with 5 other teen sport stars. He wanted to be a pro, playing either for the Rams or the Chargers. Jalen Mackenzie, 14 years old. Shot and killed Saturday night.
And overnight shit.
Those dreams died late Saturday night when Jaylon was shot and killed at a party. His mother, her last name is Gunner, told CNN around 11:40 p.m. First off, 8th graders shouldn't be out at 11:40 p.m.
There's that.
And this is not to besmirch his mother during
No
her
diss.
time of grief. But no. Now, I don't know what the situation is. I know when my son was in the 8th grade,
Get your ass in the
that
house.
motherfucker was in the other
Get your
room.
ass in the house.
Just-
No.
okay.
He didn't even get a get. Your ass in this.
Cho ass.
Your ass in.
Cho ass in here?
What the hell you?
Cho ass in the other room.
Yeah, thank you.
You in the dig? Crazy.
Okay.
Crazy. So I just wanted to shout that out, man.
It's terrible.
You know, anybody have anything to say about this particular story, you can chime in right now. Jeff Brown?
It just saddens me, and you don't know what to tell a mother or parents. It's almost like if you see potential in your child, you almost got to treat him like the boy in the plastic bubble. It just and it's almost vulgar to say that I don't want you around your regular surroundings, as if the other people around you ain't gonna do shit with their life. But the truth is, it's some people in the people around you that ain't gonna do shit with their life. that really, really don't see yet the tragedy in taking the life of someone who looks like them. They don't even see that yet. They don't care about that yet. He gonna figure out how to care about it when he got a name or he got a number and he behind bars, but you just as dead. What do you do?
And see, my whole thing is I don't care what the circumstances were.
Right.
So the circumstances could be, they was at a party with a bunch of 8th graders and somebody found a gun under the bed and was playing with it.
And it went off.
And it went off. Or it was a bunch of 8th graders at a party with gang members and he caught a stray bullet. I don't care what the scenario is. What is the 8th grader doing at the party round midnight?
Right. And who are the chaperones at this party?
Do you understand?
Okay, if you an 8th grade, I got a son going to the 8th grade. Mm-hmm. Oh, you gonna have an 8th grade party? Great, you gonna have it here, and it's gonna be me,
right.
my wife,
and the dog.
And yeah.
And if somebody acts stupid, I'm gonna let the dog out.
And for that, yes, I will let my dog out. And for every time we get over 5 guests of yours, I'm gonna add another adult. Right. So that we gonna see. Ain't gonna be no foolishness in here to see. Oh, yeah, that's old
Say it
word.
again.
Ain't gonna be no foolishness.
Wait, that ain't gonna be no.
Ain't gonna be no foolishness. I'm gonna know everybody because I'm
hold
gonna.
on, Jeff. Hold on.
Okay.
Ain't gonna be no.
Ain't gonna be no.
Be no.
Be no.
Ain't gonna be no.
Ain't gonna be no. Yes.
Jeff.
Yes.
Something.
Hey. Ain't gonna be no. Ain't gonna be no. I trace my roots. Back to the Indians. And it turns out that I am from the tribe of. Ain't gonna be no. That's my tribe. Them and the all hell no tribe used to run together. Yes. Distant cousins to the I wish a nigga woods. Ain't gonna be no. Matter of fact, if it's an 8th grade party at my house, the only guns in there is mine. Oh! Because it's at my house. And I control all the shit at my house. And if you don't like it, you can take that shit out to that stop sign right out there near my house. Because ain't gonna be no. Ain't gonna be no. Hello, my name is Pierre. Ain't gonna be no. Ain't gonna be no.
Pierre ain't gonna be no.
And Pierre ain't gonna be no. Ain't gonna be no shit in here. There would be no shit in here today. What is that, young man?
Well, you got to do it in an African dialect.
What is your problem, young man? I am not a medical doctor. Why is it that I see your underwear? Pull up your pants. Do you know why? Because you are in the land of Ngombino. We are members of the Ngombino tribe. Ain't gonna be no foolishness. Ain't gonna be no disrespect. Oh shit.
Ain't gonna be no.
Ain't gonna be no.
Ain't gonna be no microphone.
I guess I have to hold my mic like this.
Ain't gonna be no breaking the mics.
There is some cheap shit around here. Where is Ski? Where is Ski?
Oh God.
This shit here. This is a
No,
disgrace.
he's just holding onto the mic like one of those retarded apes.
Okay, I tell you what. I am glad this is on camera so you niggas can see I did nothing out of the ordinary.
Other than yank it.
Other than grab it.
All right, look. Let's move on, man. I feel bad for the young kid.
Yes.
I send love and prayers out to his family. Let's keep it pushing, ladies and gentlemen. I have another story.
Yes.
And Jeff, this is kind of connected to you.
Sure.
You're a comic. Mm-hmm. Let me just say this. This is what I don't like. Okay, before I even get to that. You're listening to the ZoWhat show.
Yeah.
On Dash Talk X.
Dang, hold this janky.
Yeah, don't disturb. Don't.
Okay, this is wonderful. This was exactly what I hope happened.
Thank you, brother.
I prayed to the Creator, oh God, please let my mic break so I can hold it for 2 hours. Just give me some strength, Lord. All right, go ahead.
Okay. This nigga here. Just, okay. So this is one of your friends, right? Uh-huh. This is one of your people's.
Okay.
Okay, you're still trying to do stuff. Listen.
Man, look here.
Tim from Home Improvement, Stop Fixing.
Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm good now.
Just hold it.
All right. So,
This is one of your peoples right here.
who that?
Steve Harvey.
Okay.
Now, let me just say this about Steve. A lot of people try to diss him because of his relationship struggles. And I say that's the wrong reason to diss him,
Sure.
because I believe relationship struggles give you insight if you paying attention.
Oh, sure.
And I also believe that damn near everybody, if we're not speaking in absolutes, but damn near everybody, as absolute as an atom is empty, right?
Right.
Most motherfuckers struggle with relationships.
Sure. Even
So,
the good ones.
I don't think you should use his relationship struggles to invalidate his relationship insights.
Okay.
Now, some of his insights might be old. Some of his insights might old is not a good word.
Archaic.
Some of his insights might be generational. That's a better
There
way
you
to
go.
say it, right?
Right.
So instead of saying old, outdated, or whatever, they fit
Right.
a specific kind of generation.
Sure. That
Okay.
generation that used to slide the seat together. Everybody slide. Ready? Yeah.
Right. So I say all of that just to say, Steve Harvey's going through it apparently. I don't know if this is real, but it's on, where is this, radaronline.com?
Oh, it's everywhere, yeah.
It's everywhere. So I don't know if it's real, but apparently it's real. And I never heard about Steve Harvey's wife. I never heard about her until I met this comedian, Lav Love.
Blah, blah, no, blah, blah.
That motherfucker funny as hell.
Yes.
Lav
It's
Love
hilarious.
is funny as hell. I met Lav Love going to Corey Holcomb shows
Okay.
because he opens for Corey.
Wait,
A lot of times
okay.
he opens for Corey. And he went on this entire rant about Steve Harvey's wife being married to brothers that used to be dope dealers.
Yeah.
So I had to go online and look shit up and pay attention and what the fuck is going on?
Extremely notorious high-end dope dealers.
So the news that's coming out is Steve Harvey rocked a wife's rocked by bombshell memoir from her ex-husband. Jim Townsend spent decades behind bars after attempting to buy 40 kilos of cocaine.
I told you.
So basically, he putting out a tell-all memoir. But then also I'm seeing reports that Harvey is liquidating assets for this pending divorce. And I don't like getting into people's, I don't.
Sure.
I think the angle that I'm trying to come at is a lot of people will use this to try to defame Harvey as a relationship guy, as a relationship specialist and or expert. A lot of people will try to use this to tear him down in terms of what he's built up around the brand of that book.
Which makes about as much sense as penalizing a coach because the coach can't run the 100-yard dash as fast as you.
Right.
Which makes about as much sense as saying Steve Harvey's advice ain't shit because your grandparents stayed together 40 years. Well, for 40 years, both of them was miserable. So what the fuck does that say?
I will say this,
I'm
too.
so tired of people with that. Yeah, go ahead.
I will say this, too, about Harvey.
Sure.
When the book first came out, he wasn't as smart as the book. And over the years, he's
Okay.
been studying,
Right.
learning how to do this shit.
And he came into, yeah.
And now he's as smart as the book or smarter.
You can grow into yourself.
But when he first came out with that book was a little smarter than he was. And I'm just saying in terms of the field of that particular lane of relationship, coaching and mentoring. He wasn't that sharp back then when that book came out. And no disrespect to the book's a hit, but remember what they say about hits. The biggest hits are the simplest, goofiest records.
Right.
See, you got to understand something. This is why I digress a little bit. This is why the Thriller album is so fucking retarded. Because it's all hit records.
And they're all incredible.
But they're all incredible,
Yes.
but still simple. Like, do you understand?
Right.
Do you know how hard it is to strike the simple, incredible, nuanced? Like, for instance, I was talking to somebody. I was talking to somebody the other day. What the fuck genre is wanna be starting something in?
Okay.
What genre is that, nigga?
Right.
That ain't R&B.
No.
That's not pop.
It's
I
not
don't know.
house. It's not dance.
What the fuck is that?
It's cute.
It's Michael.
Michael
Michael and Quincy.
What
Yeah.
the fuck is that?
Mike
That's-
and Quincy.
That's Mike going, Quincy, I have an idea. Goes, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. And he goes, okay, I need you to play this. I need that in a B flat. I want it. Yes.
That's fucking crazy, right? Or what genre is human nature in?
Right.
What the fuck is human nature?
That's in the get the draws genre.
The whispering and shit going on. What the fuck is happening?
Man in the mirror.
Oh my God.
Now, if because some weird white guys made that shit, you know, Toto.
Oh yeah.
If Toto and them sang that shit, niggas would have been like, get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Get your goofy weird in the forest.
And
Frodo, produced by Frodo Baggins.
yes. From the Lord of the Rings collection.
So again, that shit right there, you dig? Like, simple shit is what blows up, is what I'm trying to say. And no disrespect, like I said, no disrespect to Harvey and his work. Think like a man. No disrespect. It's like some gimmick shit, right? Because women shouldn't have to think like men in order to get and keep one.
No.
So, I mean, like, if you're really thinking,
Right.
you understand what I'm saying?
What that makes you is a bunch of day 91 victims. That whole wait 90 days before you give a man some.
Yeah.
All you did was put yourself into the league of a deeper player.
Because I'm going to tell you something right now, nigga.
I ain't waiting.
For some bomb-ass puss,
Thank you.
I'm going to sit behind the door like a spook.
Yeah. Because it's a difference.
Be over there like,
It's a difference between waiting on you and waiting with you. I'll wait on you. I just ain't gonna wait with you. Okay? And I'll just turn up all my pimp shit so you don't see this other shit I'm doing till day 91, and I'm gonna knock the bottom out your thing. All your neighbors gonna know my name, and then you gonna just be under that same bewildered shit when actually the love of your life, you could have fucked the first day you saw him, and y'all could be happy. I know plenty of people like that.
So my question now is, let's have a real conversation. Even the smartest and the wisest struggle
Sure.
with picking the downest.
Yep.
I was waiting for Jeff to respond.
Even the smartest and the strongest have a problem picking the downest.
The smartest? You wasn't listening.
I don't know. That didn't make sense. I was waiting on the ride. I thought you were going to keep going.
Even the strongest and the wisest,
Yeah.
when it comes to relationship, have struggles picking the downest.
Oh, sure. Sure. You don't, because what you really don't want to wrestle with, everybody seems to run from this, but you don't pick your mate with your present. Most of us don't. You pick your mate with the broken pieces of your past. What's my relationship with my mama? What's my relationship with my daddy? How did I grow up? What do I see as a relationship model? So you're using all that broken shit, which is why no matter how smart you are, how wise you are, if you can't get behind your subconscious and drive, most of us are afraid to get behind the subconscious and drive because that seat ain't comfortable. It's got broken glass in it and pimp piss all over the place. You don't want to
piss.
Yeah, your subconscious, that's a dirty fucking place to go back and work. But if you don't get back there and work there, or at least recognize that that's what's driving this, you about to pick wrong.
So again, if this is true, that's happening to Steve Harvey. If this is true, how do you stay with somebody that's just right there living with you, shitting in your toilets,
Right.
riding, hanging with you,
Right.
participating in all the
Right.
shit you bring to them, but they never really down with you because the moment your shit hit a bump,
It's a problem. They
like,
out.
They
like,
skirting out.
listen, life here is predicated on resilience.
Yeah.
Being able to bounce back because life is definitely looking to sock you in the
I'll
mouth.
give you a
Only
gang
the
of
strong
obstacles every
survive.
goddamn day.
So even Floyd Mayweather, he can boast. I wasn't hit as much as you niggas,
But he was hit.
but he was hit.
You got to bring ass to get ass.
Ask,
man.
understand?
ask Sugar Shane.
Ask Madonna.
Yep, McDonough.
When
McDonough
he-
didn't hit him as bad as Sugar Shane, though.
Madonna socked the shit out of Mayweather,
Sugar Shane
and the
almost
nigga
knocked him out,
stumbled back to his corner.
But
Yeah.
Even
Sugar Shane
Madonna
almost
looked
knocked him
back.
out.
I know. I'm not saying that didn't happen. I'm saying one doesn't invalidate the other. Both those punches fucked Mayweather's ass up.
And Jab Judah. Zab Judah.
Zab
I
Judah.
don't disagree
Early.
with McDonough one, though.
Early.
Zab Judah, yes.
Zab Judah early was giving him a problem. So again, if we know that this is the fundamental nature of reality, which is you gonna get socked in the jejunum. Right?
Nigga, I'll bust your jejunum.
What?
I'm gonna bust your jejunum wide open, my nigga. That's
Suck
how
your uvula.
you dig?
Yo, Jejunum.
Beat the shit out of your uterus. You understand? I'm just saying,
That's some other shit, man.
everybody gets hit in life. So if you wind up with a woman who can't take the punches life is hitting you with, she was never down with you to begin with.
Ooh-wee.
So now you got to start looking at your selection process based on your celebrity if you so happen to be a celebrity. First off, Steve,
That's not me. I'm not going anywhere. I'm sitting right here. I don't know whose that is. I don't know why he doesn't.
Men on fans.
You know this. Okay. Generally, okay. Let's just take a little break. Let's just take a little break.
The
Let's just take a little
molecular-
break. Now, since we are, that's not a flip phone, right? It doesn't flip. It doesn't flip. Okay, then good. Then that means it has a button right here. It has a button right there. It's the second one down. It's the second one down. Yeah, and then you just put that until it says nothing. Or what you could do
until it says nothing.
until it says nothing, or until it says quiet. There's a no sound.
Airport-
or what you could
airplane
do
mode.
is
all kind of shit.
if you can't get that to work, go out in the hallway, lay it on the floor, and jump up and down on that sumbitch. That's what you need to do because something's wrong with you.
And like I said, this doesn't singularly apply to Steve, right? This just okay. Let's go get it, Steve. No, this is any celebrity guy.
Right.
Or woman for that matter. At the end of the day, if motherfuckers are with you because of what you produce, they're not really with you.
No.
As soon as you lose all that stuff, then they got a shot of troops in.
They don't have no reason to be with you.
They're with you for your production value.
If it don't come out in the wash, it's gonna come out in the rent.
Taking inventory.
And this is, you got kids with these people? See, this is why I say standards in relationships are the basis of conditional love. Oh, I got real love. No, you don't. You have conditional love, nigga. Conditional love has spiritual aspartame in it.
Spiritual aspartame. Aspartame.
Do you understand me? Conditional love is going to give your bitch ass spiritual cancer. Spiritual cancer leads to physical cancer. You know how much fear is in conditional love?
Little social melanomas.
You know, exactly. You know how much anxiety is in conditional love? Well, it looked like you was about to change, so I changed before you so I don't get played.
Right.
Right.
That's why I went out and got side dick and or pussy.
Right.
So you live in a relationship on the defense.
Come on.
See?
That's why he's total package energy. That's why he's mentality.
Because you, instead of scoring with me, you trying to score on me.
Me. Every time you walk through the door, you feel this undercurrent.
You can speak in the mic when you say this shit, man.
You feel that undercurrent every time you walk through the door. Something ain't right.
Come on, bro.
Well, you want to be with somebody for who you're with. I mean, being with you for who you are. But most people don't know who they are. So when they get into relationships, that's why the relationships are always fucked up.
So you're saying Steve Harvey built a persona for his wife to marry?
Yeah.
Yep, the Steve Harvey
show
conglomerate.
Yeah, she married the Steve Harvey show.
Yeah, never come off stage.
Yep.
Well, see, I can't. You know what? I can't throw that lady under the bus. I'm not gonna.
What
I'm not
lady?
gonna throw his wife. I'm not gonna throw anybody under the bus.
No, nobody needs to be under.
This marriage shit, whether you broke or wealthy, is fucking hard. It's not easy.
It's harder when you broke.
It's a little harder when you broke. Yeah, because broke is fire.
Oh, there I go.
Yeah, broke is fire. We gonna deal with the fire of broke in the rant. The fire of broke.
Let's listen to this. The drug kingpin, ex-husband of Steve Harvey's wife, Marjorie, has penned a memoir that threatens to blow the lid off their marriage and run-ins with the law. I wrote 2/3 of the book in prison, Jim Townsend exclusively told RadarOnline.com. While Townsend noted he had reservations about sharing his explosive story because of his kids, he decided to go ahead with the project, whether his ex, 62-year-old Harvey's current wife, likes it or not. I have no allegiance to Marjorie. She showed her hand. Damn.
Who said that?
That's what Jim Townsend, the writer.
Oh, I thought Steve said. I was like, damn.
Right.
He blasted. I'm going to tell my story. It don't matter if she knows about it.
Damn.
Apparently. Now listen, I'm not going to read the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
But I can surmise where we are right now.
Hmm.
I can surmise. First off, when you selling dope, because I done seen it happen a lot. When you selling dope and you got baddies with you, baddies know you selling dope.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna put her on blast because she married to a celebrity now.
Right.
But this one little baddie I was with kept my weed. I don't smoke, of course. But there was a time when I needed a little extra change in the 80s.
So she gave, yeah.
Little extra change.
I'm just saying, they all know when you doing dirt.
They all know.
And as long as they can keep going to AMC.
Nigga, how many? I can't tell you because I ain't finna put none of my homies out there. But I got quite a few homies with feet on the other side of the line. And all they women know, when a nigga send you to the mall with $1,000 worth of singles, okay? Because that's what the dope dealers do. They let your girl keep the singles. Okay, this nigga dropping off $1,000 worth of singles to you a week.
Right, take these bag of fives.
Where you think this nigga work, at the train station? You know where he work?
Some of the fives have blood on them.
Yes. Girl, I'm gonna spend the one with the bloody thumbprint first. You know what's going on. Stop.
I already know she was probably, involved in something.
She might have been bagging up and ski masking. You don't even know. Yeah.
But my question is, why would Steve? I don't want to put. Now, let me just take it off, Steve.
Well, green eyes and big ass.
Let me just say, there's a lot of goofies out there who jump through hoops and use what they got to get what they want.
Yeah.
But I was under the impression from Lynn Collins that was a female thing. Men should not have to use what they got in order to get the bitch they want.
No, exactly.
But most weaklings do exactly like women, which is use what they got in order to get what they want.
Ooh,
That's what peacocking.
Peacocking.
You gotta spread them peacocks. Spread them damn
Right.
them feathers, nigga.
Out here peacocking. Well, if you gonna peacock, go pick something that ain't quite ripe yet.
Right.
Do you understand what I mean by that?
You can't do that.
I'm saying, okay, go younger. Go 26.
Half your age plus 7.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Nigga, don't do 50.
Right.
Don't do 48,
Right.
50.
Both of us looking for each other medication. That's
Don't do 45.
shit.
Both of us on AARP.
You know what I'm saying? Don't do 39. You know how much I think a lot of men don't understand.
I can't say.
See, men think this. Just hear what I'm saying. A lot of men think, you know how much pussy I have. Men be asking themselves questions like, do you know how much pussy I've had?
No, you're in the mirror. You know how much pussy you have? Talking to himself.
And then men be like, oh my God, I didn't have so much pussy. That shit is amazing.
Right. God, pussy's the best. It is.
Right? Then the other men be like, fuck, when am I going to get some more pussy? It's been a year.
Damn.
Right? So you have men out there that have a plethora of pussy. Then you have men out there.
You just can't find it.
When I get this new job, nigga, I'm gonna have a gang of bitches.
Right.
So a lot of times men think in their mind, in general, some but not all, of course, that they're getting way more pussy than they actually are. And then when they think about women, they think they might be getting more pussy than women are getting dick. Right. Nigga, do you know? Run into a girl's ex and see what's happening, nigga.
Thank you. Line them exes up.
Start lining. I done ran into one girl. I done ran into like 8 exes. For one girl.
Oh shit.
Damn.
That's her fault.
And that's all I know about.
Right. That's her fault.
The nigga she keep keeping under the rug.
Do you know how much bad women got dick hanging in...
Nigga.
Have you ever seen cigar leaves hanging and drying?
Nigga. Okay.
Bad women got barnfuls of dick just hanging.
Think
Go ahead, Jeff.
think of vagina like an acorn. Like a what do birds? What little nuts do like birds like? Just acorn. We'll just say it's an acorn. I don't think birds like acorns, but
Let's
what the
say sesame seed.
Sesame seed. If you lay a sesame seed in the street, birds see that sesame seed from hundreds of meters up. That sesame seed does not have to belong to a particular bird. Motherfucker, it's a sesame seed. If you put it out there, birds gonna show up. So Pretty Please with Sugar on Top, understand that you don't get points for how many men you can fuck, and you don't get points for wondering about how many men a woman is fucking, because pussy is a given. All you got to do is show you can walk into a nightclub, throw your dress over your head, and go, who want this? And this nigga's getting up and leaving. I dare you to walk in a club, drop your pants, and go, who want this dick? You about to get the shit beat out you. Because dick is not a given. Pussy is. Pussy's a given.
Dick is like a billy club in the hands of a racist police. Dick gonna beat you up, girl. I want you to understand.
Yeah.
Dick gonna beat you up.
Dick gonna do some damage. Now, how much damage dick do depends on how much experience you got dodging dick. Some dicks unslippable. Some of it's unslippery.
Every male friend a woman has is potential dick.
Come on, man.
Do you understand?
Come on.
We talked about this before.
Come on.
Every single
Women
one.
kill me with this
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, he just my friend. Like he
No,
just your
okay.
friend to you.
Okay.
This
Listen.
nigga is waiting for the opening.
I dare you. Call your
This
friend.
nigga's waiting on it.
Call your male friend, ladies, and say, hey, what you doing? Why don't you come over here and let me suck your dick like a diamond is stuck in it?
Yep. See what happens.
And see what happens.
See what motherfucker happens.
Girl, you can't quit playing. What time?
He gonna
First
You need me
off,
to pick up something on the way?
let me tell you something. First off,
quit playing.
What time?
I'm not gonna waste no conversation. I'll be right there.
I know, right? So I'm gonna suck your dick like it's a hello? Hello? Yeah, I guess he coming.
All you gonna hear is, I'll be right there. I'm gonna knock on that door like the fire department, nigga.
This is the sound effects after Zoe hang up. God damn, how did he get here that fast?
Do you understand me?
About to beam over there like Star Trek.
So listen, I'm Steve Harvey's junior in terms of age.
Sure.
But again, motherfuckers dating your projection or married to your projection is not,
The business.
that's not a good thing, bro.
Married to your avatar.
Married to your avatar. If you don't marry me, if you don't fuck with me, listen, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm skeptical than a motherfucker of a gang of bitches.
You should be.
Sure.
Most of them on some bullshit.
Sure. You act like women don't use their pussy to hunt with.
I'm trying to
They out there hunting with it. If not, explain All-Star Weekend. They're just hunting big game. They're going on safari. They go, this where the lions at.
That's real shit.
I'm going to hunt with this thing and see what I can catch.
Steph Curry's wife just told a story about that when she said when all the groupies be around and then she gets real upset about it and then the groupie told her, girl, you knew what you was signing up for when you hooked
there's
up
that.
with it. So go ahead, you got to deal with it. I'm like, she's like, bitch. So she started tripping, but nigga, that is the goddamn the environment
here's the deal.
that you sign up for.
I don't believe in that particular environment Mrs. Curry has any work to do.
What do you mean?
That's on Mr. Curry. That ain't on Mrs. Curry. Nigga, she don't.
Wait, the groupies? The NBA groupies?
NBA groupies. I've seen them. And
Let me tell you something.
maybe I'm on the other side.
For a $240 million nigga?
Dude,
Hold on.
I'm on the other side of my dick. But go ahead.
Let me just tell you something about NBA groupies. First off, I've been all over the place.
Twice.
And every city where there's black folk got bad bitches.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
Bad,
Yep.
beautiful
Yep.
women. In every single
Every place.
place in America
That there's a collection of sisters.
that there is a collection of
There's
sisters.
some dimes
There are some dimes.
just roaming the plains.
You understand? I swear to God, I was at Freaknik in the 90s.
Oh, my
Nigga.
man.
Nigga.
And I saw, I don't know if she was cobalt black.
Yes. I was about to say.
She was the color of carbon.
Oh, we might be talking about the same one. God damn it.
Congo No Moon Black.
Yes, but
Nigga.
she was from fucking Chicago.
With pretty ass, incredibly white teeth.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. And an ass like a fine cut diamond.
Motherfucker's face.
Jesus.
Woo. She was amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Black
No
is a
matter-
struck match.
no matter where you go, wherever there's sisters, you're going to find beautiful women. Period.
Yep.
Now, I've been to All-Star Weekend. All-Star Weekend, especially when it's in LA.
Yep, in LA, man.
Nigga.
Shit.
Nigga.
Listen, LA by itself is all
Yes.
y'all cities
Yep. Combined.
Best looking people
combined.
who moved here.
Yep.
And I'm just talking, and that's all the black girls.
Yeah.
But LA is all the Indians,
Man.
all the Asians,
It got all of them. They're just right here.
All the Indians, all the Asians,
All
all
of
the
everything.
Persians,
All of everything.
and some of them, they mamas fucked black dudes and had babies. Now, what the
Man.
fuck you think that baby looked like?
So now,
Just out here mixed and getting it.
now,
Getting mashed.
now, throw in All-Star Weekend.
Yes.
And there's some more flying in.
And they fly, yes.
And they flying
Yes,
in.
let's not count
Driving
LAX.
Well,
Yeah.
So again, if this is the culture, this pussy, it's like a pussy market.
Yes.
Have you ever watched one of those? Have you ever watched one of those food?
Slap the shit out of you.
Have you ever watched one of those food channels and they show, here I am in the Middle East. I am in what is known as a souk. The
Yes.
souk is the marketplace, and
And it's a
there's
flute.
all types
It's a flute in the back
of there's all types of spices here. Some of these spices travel all over the world. That's enough of that music. Thank you. Here is where saffron is created.
Right.
This is $5,000 an ounce, right?
that's right.
So again, you come to LA, it's like that. It's a marketplace for women to sell their wares to the richest dude. So how do you get caught up with one and fall in love with one and wife one?
So you
Speak
got
on
'em,
that.
They're walking around here. They got 2 more cheeks to powder. But you didn't choose wisely. You chose one.
Wow.
Took it home, got good to you, left it home. Fast forward 6 months later, you dug in, right?
Wow.
And she come, I'll be back. Where you going? I'm going down the store with the same outfit you met her in, them 2 more cheeks to powder. Well, you ain't going out there with that. You should have chose wisely the day you went out there picking.
Did somebody say somebody had nappy hair? Because we got some sensitive people in here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been,
You said nappy hair. Was it you?
no.
Because I love kingly,
No.
kinky hair
Right.
Thank you.
Curly
on a
hair,
woman.
natural
Oh, my
curl.
God.
So
Nappy ass hair.
somebody's feelings is hurt. I tell you, boy, the internet will exacerbate your insecurities. You ain't got to respond to everything that hurt you as a child,
Right.
Thank you.
bitch ass niggas. There be a lot of bitch ass niggas in the chat. I swear, I can't understand it.
Niggas in their feelings.
I'm a respond to one of my unresolved traumatic issues. He said something about kinky. You don't get your doctor's cotton made ass out of
Oh,
here.
my God.
Go look at all the Buddhas. What do you think them circles on their head is? That's what you call kinky
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah.
We love kinky, and I'm going to say nappy, bitch ass nigga. We love nappy hair.
Sure.
That's not because it's curled.
It's napped because it's curled.
That's right.
I love it, man.
You said that thing's so good it curled my naps.
Let me tell you something else. On a bad woman, nappy pubic hair, my nigga. Let me tell you something. It's like black popcorn of the gods.
Yeah. Okay. And at the risk of being
black popcorn.
at the risk of being too graphic,
Is it crunchy? my
the
nigga?
nappier, the pinker. Oh my God.
Ain't nothing like that pink nappy meat.
Jesus.
Anybody got some pink nappy meat?
Okay.
Holla at your boy Zo.
If you ain't never been with a nappy head black woman that wasn't trying to unnap her hair, then you are missing out. You have missed. You have failed. You better find you a nappy head sister that don't give a shit her hair is nappy.
The snappy nappy dog. I love
Ice
it. All
Cube,
right,
yeah.
look, let's jump to another topic here. We got to deal with this because this is going to lead right into Jeff Brown's intellectual rant.
Oh shit.
Instagram and Facebook decided to ban the minister,
Yeah,
Louis
man.
Farrakhan, and others. Alex Jones.
I don't give a fuck about the others.
Banning the account because under the auspices of mitigating hate speech, mitigating, they said he was dangerous. He'd been teaching for 60 years.
I know, right?
Is he dangerous? He'd been teaching for 60 years. I'm confused. Let me ask that question. Let's have a real serious conversation about it. Is Farrakhan truly dangerous if he's been teaching for 60 years through the media? Various forms of the media, correct? Yeah. At different times, he has been shut down by the media, correct? At different times, the media has given him a platform to speak. Donahue, Barbara Walters, Arsenio. Well,
CNN.
wait. Arsenio got shut down. So hold on. Let me set up the top. Let me set it up now. Somebody else gave Breakfast Club. The Mike Wallace interview.
Oh, the best one ever.
The Mike Wallace interview.
I almost felt sorry for Mike Wallace.
Mike Wallace got his whole mandible ripped off.
His whole mandible.
Nigga, you ain't using this mandible properly, my nigga.
Hey, you know when I knew it was coming? Oh, come on now, Mr. Wallace. Right when he did, I was like, oh shit, here it comes. Here it comes. Farrakhan KO'd his ass. It wasn't even close. Oh my God.
So, because I'm getting somewhere right now. Let's do it right now. I'm getting somewhere right now, and I want you guys to hear it.
It's not the most corrupt nation in Africa, and it is. It could be the most corrupt nation in the world, Minister Farrakhan.
Oh, now, Mr. Wallace.
It is the most corrupt nation that I have ever covered. I've been there 25 years ago, and I've been there as recently as last year.
Fine. So what? 35 years old. That's what that nation is. Now, here's America, 226 years old. You love democracy? But there in Africa, you're trying to force these people into a system of government that you just have accepted. 30 years ago, black folk got the right to vote. You're not in any moral position to tell anybody how corrupt they are. You should be quiet and let those of us who know our people go there and help them get out of that condition. But America should keep her mouth shut wherever there's a corrupt regime, as much hell as America has raised on the earth. No, I will not allow America, or you, Mr. Wallace, to condemn them as the most corrupt nation on earth when you have spilled the blood of human beings. Has Nigeria dropped an atomic bomb and killed people in Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Have they killed off millions of Native Americans? How dare you put yourself in that position as a moral judge? I think you should keep quiet, because with that much blood on America's hands, you have no right to. I will speak of resources. Yes, there is abuse. There's abuse in every nation on earth, including this one. So let's not play holy to moralize on them. Let's help them.
I'm not moralizing. I'm asking a question, and I got an answer.
Why would you put it as the most corrupt regime in the world? That doesn't make sense.
Can you think of one more corrupt?
Yeah, I'm living in one. I'm living in one. Yes, you've done a hell of a thing on this earth, so you should not be the one to talk. You should be quiet when it comes to moral condemnation.
You go to Nigeria.
Wow.
So, bro, the twist that Mike Wallace wants to put on it is like he's the authority of everything of human salvation around the world. But if you're not of it and you're just in it, you're in it. You're not of it. Okay, you're in a country where black people are going through things. You're not of with the things that the black people are going through. So, but you're the authority. You're going to frame it. You're going to dress it up.
Right.
You're going to sell it, and they're going to buy it. And that's how that poison proliferates.
Here's the thing. It ain't got nothing to do with Farrakhan being dangerous. See, Farrakhan is existing at a time where you can tell the truth and niggas ain't gonna do nothing about it. So that doesn't make you dangerous. See, you're dangerous if niggas is listening and doing something about the truth you laying down. But what is smart in chess and logic is, I'm not going to give you an opportunity to be heard. Because one of these shiftless, selfish, isolated, insulated motherfuckers might get inspired by some shit you say.
That's right.
So I'm going to make sure that it's exceedingly difficult to find you on any social media. Right?
Yeah.
Now, the level of his danger is directly in proportion to the implementation of the listener. How many niggas is out there really doing self-improvement, self-empowerment?
2 niggas.
Doing for self, raising themselves up. Everybody want to paint a mural of Nipsey Hussle, but most of you never knew him.
Right.
Never heard of him.
Know what he was about.
Motherfucker, man, there was a girl who came out here from goddamn Atlanta or Alabama or some shit. Well, what is the traffic like by the marathon? So you want to go over there? I live right around the corner. You want to go over there for what? Yeah. Oh, just to stand in front and take pictures. To say I was here. We participate in frivolity. We don't actualize anything. To me, and listen, Farrakhan is a lot like Krishnamurti. When Krishnamurti was about to die, his nephew comes in and was like, damn, man, my uncle is fucked up. It's close. He about to die. So Krishnamurti's nephew, I guess Murti was still awake. He was talking to him. Mm-hmm. And Murti says to his nephew, sir, where is your anchor? And his nephew said, my anchor is in you. And he said, this motherfucker Krishnamurti aged backwards about 50 years and sat the fuck up and cussed his ass out. I've been teaching 60 years. Mm-hmm. And you think your anchor is in me? You missed everything. And Krishnamurti said it, my whole mission was a failure. And Farrakhan alludes to some of that sometimes. Because you're dealing with a people who want to be led, that don't want to find the inner leader and take responsibility for the reality. Yes. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, bro, basically, a leader is there to turn the people on to themselves, not turn the people on to the leader.
That's right.
And that's what we miss.
That's where we are.
A lot of people miss the point.
That's where we are.
Great leader's a mirror for you.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the portion of the show where the only one in here with Rottweiler hair. He has waves. He has waves like a Rottweiler.
I can't even. Because I just thought about, like, I know right what you're talking about, right on the Rottweiler's back where it goes like.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, my good friend Jeff Brown, the intellectual irritant. Go in.
All right, man. Where do we start? Let's start with Brother Minister Farrakhan. Many of you know, if you listen to this show, you know without question. I don't think anybody who does not profess to be a Muslim loves Brother Minister Farrakhan more than myself. I just look at this a little bit different. I'm gonna keep that part till Zoe get back in here. I think no, I'm gonna say it. I gotta disagree with Zoe because the people who are doing nothing, the people who are doing the most nothing amongst us are those of us born before 1990. These new kids,
Man.
they didn't get to see the party we had from the 70s that crack turned the lights on and ushered out.
Right.
We had a big old we have overcome when we hadn't party that these kids were not privileged to. These are the children of strung out crackheads. These are the children of the disenfranchised, redlined out. Did not see any of the good shit the Cosby age saw.
Right.
They hungry and they ain't bullshitting. And now they have been turned on to Brother Minister Farrakhan. You notice real close when you see Brother Minister Farrakhan and all them bow ties anywhere, it's gang members standing around him hungry. Exactly. They hungry. And he feeding them. Oh, you about to see some change. All that this ban from Facebook did is the same thing that happened when 2 Live Crew's music was banned. When Fuck the Police, a big deal was made about it. All you've done is cause more attention to it. And now, those people who you're trying to keep from Brother Minister Farrakhan are going to be researchers. They gonna find him. The truth is out. Fuck Facebook. I think that's one of the greatest things to happen is that Brother Minister Farrakhan got banned. Because whenever you tell young people don't, that's what they finna do. To the brother, I'm not going to even use your name, but to the brother in the chat room who brought up the NOI got Malcolm killed, period. I address you directly. Let's just pretend, I'm going to ask you the same thing I ask everybody who brings this up. Let's just pretend that Brother Minister Farrakhan was directly responsible for Malcolm's death and he shot him himself. Let's go that far since you need it. I ask you the same question I ask people who call him a race baiter and a Jew hater and an instigator. Is he lying? Is he wrong? If so, what about? If you don't like Minister Farrakhan, it's probably because you on some bullshit. Because what I've heard him say is protect your family, respect your women, recycle your dollars, stop treating your body like you got a spare one, love your people. These are the things that I have heard him say.
Yeah, Lord.
And if you got a problem with that, then nigga, it's you. It's not him. And for those of you who feel the need to make the pilgrimage here, to go to Slauson and Crenshaw and look at the place where Brother Nipsey was killed, and you can't figure out how to take his teachings, they're all on YouTube, how to take his teachings and affect your life right there in Fort Wayne, you basically are the equivalent of people who go to see Bonnie and Clyde's car. It's the same shit. You don't have to go to the Lorraine Motel in order to follow Dr. King's teachings. You don't have to go to the Audubon room in order to follow Brother Malcolm's teachings. Then why the hell, no, that's not really the way I feel. Why the fuck do you have to fly all the way out here to Slauson and Crenshaw before you get your fucking shit together? Like my brother said, the teaching from the teacher is about you being turned on to you, not you being wrapped up in some fucking teacher. Do you understand what happens? That's how religion gets started. This is how 100 years, no, 50 years from now, we could wind up with Nipseyism.
Right.
Because niggas love worshiping symbols.
Preach, Pastor.
You
Preach.
love the you turn it down a little bit. You love
Oh, you plugged in over there.
the appearance. You love the you love the appearance of progress.
Yes, sir.
That's why you see $90,000 cars in front of apartment buildings.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Because
Yes,
niggas love showing what they got. Do you know why niggas don't buy property? Because you can't floss a deed. You can't floss your house.
Teach him, Lord.
I don't know why
Teach
niggas need to start buying. If you know what, niggas, start buying mobile homes. So
Yes.
you can drive your mobile home to the club and let niggas know how you ball. They can walk right up there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed, sir.
Hustle for your last name and not your first. Shout out to Dame Dash.
Yes, sir.
Stop putting yourself and your family in a position to where when you die, all that's left is old clothes and bad advice.
Damn, yes, sir.
That's what you doing. That's what this is about.
Pastor insulting people.
This concept that Brother Minister Farrakhan was thrown off of Facebook. No, I don't think he was thrown off. I think they fucked up and threw him up and out. And now a whole new group of people is going to see him, and I couldn't be happier. I'm done.
I wish people would stop calling me during my live broadcast. I just wish they would stop.
Maybe you would put me on the air.
No. You know what's crazy, though? This is somebody who works here,
Oh, shit.
who knows I'm on the air. And you keep calling. Goofy than a motherfucker.
You should answer. You should answer.
And give
I
me
go,
the-
hey, what
give
you
me the
doing?
business- give me
Because guess what the
business
fuck
on
I'm
the-
doing? Guess what I'm doing right now? Don't you hate when you're in the middle of don't you hate when you're in the middle of a phone call and a fucking show breaks out?
How about it?
In the fucking show.
9 years.
In the name of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, Lord have mercy, Jesus. All right, so listen. You're listening to the ZoWhat Morning Show. If you just tuned in and you heard somebody rambling all over the place, getting his thoughts together while making great points, that was Jeff Brown's intellectual rant. We were just discussing the recent ban of Farrakhan, Minister Louis Farrakhan, from Facebook, as well as others. I mean, there were other people that were banned as well. Alex Jones is another guy. Let me just say this really quickly about all of that. The bottom line, a lot of times we get caught up on what the media is telling us is important.
Thank you. Thank you.
How many of y'all even watched Farrakhan on Facebook? Do you understand what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, that part.
Right.
A lot of people wasn't even watching Farrakhan
Thank
or
you.
the Nation of Islam on Facebook
Watch him on YouTube.
or wherever. It's a lot of people that are not even hip. Let me explain something else about the nation, too. You can respect someone of Farrakhan's caliber and still disagree with them.
Thank you.
I don't agree with the Scientology shit. Let me tell you something. I went to the Scientology place
As you should.
because I'm an asshole. You guys got 400 questions that you think you can ask me that's going to tell
Right.
you who the fuck I am.
This is interesting. Let us play.
Yeah, I go in there fucking with them. Run in circles. You sound very articulate. You understood what that word meant? Yes, nigga.
Yeah, man.
It's a fucking word, you weirdo.
You know those are look up. You know you can look those up, right?
Do you get what I'm saying? So many people don't fuck with Farrakhan because they say, oh, he shifted, the doctrine over to Scientology. Or then you have some traditionalists who don't mess with Farrakhan because they say he went Orthodox Sunni Muslim. Remember?
Yep.
Yeah.
He went Orthodox Sunni.
Okay. So they stuck in the isms.
Right. Then you got people who say, I don't mess with Farrakhan because the original doctrine said a white man was God. Listen.
Yep.
Listen, just like the book of Eli. I don't give a fuck what the belief is.
Right.
Because if you noticed in the book of Eli, the belief was predicated on two things. Either this book gonna free some motherfuckers,
Fuck you up.
or it's gonna
chain 'em up.
imprison some motherfuckers.
That's it.
That's what the book was predicated on. Either this book is gonna free people
Or chain them up.
or chain them up. Do you understand? So I don't really care what Farrakhan teaches. Somebody say, oh, Zoe is a Satanist.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Now, you've heard this before.
Oh my.
Zoe is a Satanist.
My question is, where do you ask that question from?
Huh?
What my question is, if you say, no, I'm sorry. If you say Zoe's a Satanist, where do you make your statements from? Is it from the Adam and Eve talking snake section? Is that?
Do you get what I'm
that's my
saying?
thing.
Do you get what I'm saying?
If you gonna hate on Scientology, I guess you don't have any questions about the land of Nod. Are you over there? Are you King James version of the Bible? Jasper ass shade tree house coons talking about anybody's religion? The fuck out of here with that shit.
And again, I'm just simply saying, like, I don't care.
No,
I don't care.
it's the nigga telling the truth.
So watch this. Christianity, a certain version of it, controlled and procured by the Western world, was implemented in slavery. You can make the same argument for a version of Islam. What was Islam? What were Muslims doing to Africans that converted to Islam? Because according to the Quran, a Muslim cannot enslave another Muslim.
Right.
So those were the individuals that were.
Speaking to Mike.
Those were the individuals that were unbalanced. Like you got unbalanced individuals here doing a whole lot of things under other banners as well, just like you said.
So a lot of Africans started to convert to Islam in order to avoid being captured and put into slavery.
Yep.
Right.
Nashhadu an la ilaha illallah
Back to
wahdahu la sharika lah.
Put that finger up.
Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Yeah.
They did the whole thing.
Yeah, translated mean don't put me on that goddamn boat.
Right. Get the fuck off.
Next time I'm speaking in Arabic, all you niggas shut up. Now, again, but do you see what I'm saying? Like, all this shit can be used for positive and or negative.
There you go.
These are concepts, man.
Oh man, here we go with some more shit.
So, watch this though. If Farrakhan was able to clean black men up at a time where they needed to be cleaned up the most,
Sure.
if Farrakhan was able, and let me, not Farrakhan, the Honorable,
Brother Minister Louis Farrakhan.
no, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad,
Okay, yes.
with, what was it, a 4th or 8th grade education?
Sure. Six,
Right.
probably.
6th grade, right. If he was able to bring in a belief system, I don't give a fuck. It was a white man. He went to Cal Berkeley. He was an FBI agent, Master Farrar Muhammad. He's from the Middle East. He talked to the black man. I don't
Give a shit
care.
about any of that.
Because it's your job as a spiritual being living on planet Earth. Remember, motherfuckers like to throw around euphemisms. I'm a spirit having a human experience. Well, your bitch ass supposed to fucking evolve from whatever belief system you have incorporated
Thank
into
you.
yourself.
Thank you.
I don't care what you believe. If you turned it into a tradition and made it repetitive to the point where you're not growing, you fucking miss the mystical information that's in the shit.
You didn't put training wheels on a spaceship.
Do you understand? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're going to keep this spaceship on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
We're going to stay on the launch pad with our
Switches
rockets.
on that bitch.
Right.
Space program.
So again, I'm not saying Farrakhan doesn't inspire people to do well. I'm just saying when you look at our people as a whole, 2.6% of the nation's wealth, 2% of that is in the hands of baby boomers. The other 0.6% of the nation's wealth is in the hands of everybody else. So you mean Oprah, Jay-Z, Cosby, Jordan, Kobe, Shaq, everybody is 0.6% in African-American economics? In African-American wealth? We all broke, my nigga? All of us? And it's top heavy?
In comparison.
Nigga, how are y'all missing my 2.6% of the nation's wealth, 2% of the nation's, I'm talking about African-American wealth.
Sure.
There is a calcification of wealth going on like none other in the history of the existence of money.
Yes.
Black people have 2.6% of that wealth. 2% of that wealth is in the hands of baby boomers. You got motherfuckers in their 70s and the 80s with kids waiting for them to die so they can get that house and refi.
Exactly.
Hey, welcome to Altadena.
Do you understand what I'm saying? As a whole, in comparison, black wealth is nothing in comparison to white wealth.
Not at all.
You got nearly 10 million white families in America. 15% of the 80 million white families in America got $1 million or more. You only need 300,000 to get in the top 1%, the top 5% of black families. You only need 300,000
Be considered wealthy.
to be considered wealthy amongst blacks. You up in Ladera.
You hood rich.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You put hotels on Baltic Avenue with that.
Do you get what that? Boom. That's it.
You got hotels on Baltic Avenue.
So I'm making these points to say, Farrakhan been telling you to recycle black dollars for 60 years.
At least since the 70s.
And you didn't do it. Farrakhan been telling you to work with your brother for 60 years. You didn't really do it.
Nope.
People say, oh, well, yeah, Farrakhan, he's dangerous. You're only dangerous to the level of participation of the listener.
Well, I think he got some new listeners.
I think he do too.
I think it's going to go a little bit different than people thinking. These cats that's getting out of, I saw a beautiful picture on Facebook, speaking of, which was a class of Harvard law graduates, and it was all brothers in black do-rags. I mean, just ghettoed out, but they were graduates of Harvard. It's about to be a big change. I don't think we can grade these, I hate to use the term millennials. We can't grade this young crop the way we grade the old niggas, which I said this while you were out of the room. There was a party from the late 60s to the 90s that crack broke up, that we was on, that is responsible for where we are right now. We got to take responsibility. That's why when I start talking to young brothers, I start with, I'm sorry. I'm 54 years old, and my generation dropped the ball. I don't get to just
I blame you. That's why you shouldn't be talking.
Yes.
You talk too motherfucking much.
Speak. You should be quiet.
You should be quiet.
Yes.
I will speak.
I will speak.
Because I don't have the fuckery on my hands that your generation has. Hey, you listen to the ZoWhat More this show, man. We in here turned up, having real conversation, real spit, round table talk. I've got another topic. Did you guys hear about the transgender MMA fighter Fallon Fox?
Yes.
That broke the skull of a female opponent?
I'm so happy.
I didn't hear about that.
I'm so happy.
What?
I'm not happy.
That thrills me.
What?
That thrills me. I'm absolutely thrilled.
See, and look at how all of these topics intersect.
Yep.
Well, for the moral fidelity of Facebook, we will take the likes of Farrakhan and Alex Jones and others off in order to preserve the sanctity of the interactions of our community.
Wait, in order to what?
preserve
Preserve.
the sanctity.
Preserve.
The conversations must be high quality interactions of friends from long ago. The young hoe you fucked with in the 9th grade is looking for you, and we would like those interactions to be unencumbered by the hate speech of those of Alex Jones and Lord Farrakhan.
No, that was kind of
And Lord Farrakhan.
So, and listen, the same people who brought you those sanctions will say, Fallon Fox feels in her heart that she is a woman, although she has franks and beans. Now,
she longs to be a taco.
Now, while she is working to reconcile the God-given package she was delivered as a child,
Right? Reconcile.
she would be allowed to fight against true-born women.
And crack your skull.
She is a woman because she declares as much.
You can't tell her different.
Dude, I'm so happy. It thrills me that this shit is happening.
Let me read this story real quick, Jeff.
Yes.
Since being forced to come out to the mixed martial arts world, transgender MMA fighter Fallon Fox has gained intense scrutiny for competing in the women's division.
Because you like dick, we are supposed to ignore that you have one.
Now, UFC color commentator Joe Rogan is voicing his immense disapproval for Fox's delusional affiliation as a female athlete. She calls herself a woman, but I tend to disagree. And she used to be a man, but now she's had, she had the Franken
The
Beans snip and tuck.
Oh.
That don't make you not a man.
Dude, this is exactly what needs to happen.
If I say you had a dick at one point in time, you also have had all the bone structures that come with having a dick.
Bone density.
You have bigger hands.
Muscle fiber
Let me
density.
finish. Gosh, he's saying it. You have bigger hands. You have bigger shoulder joints. You are a fucking man.
Yes.
That's a man, okay? You can't have, and he brings up a great point. I want to know. We're under the moral dictatorship of the corrupt.
Did you say dick?
Dictators.
Is that a name? Hi, I'm Dick Taters.
But we're under this regime, this thought regime that basically says, number one, the motherfucking Constitution and freedom of speech is meaningless. Number two, corporations and their rules supersede what you can talk about and supersede the Constitution. That's number two. And then number three, we can implement whatever weird shit we're into at the moment and make it real. So this is Frankenbean girl.
Franks and Beans.
Van Camps.
Right, she Vandy Camps done got her look.
Hey, Vandy Camps didn't
Done got her man pieces removed, and she wants. And now you forced. That's like Caitlyn Jenner, nigga. I'm from an era. Caitlyn's name was Bruce.
Bruce, yeah. Had a dick on the Wheaties box.
Do you understand?
Outrunning niggas in the Olympics and shit.
So, but now you're forced to acknowledge it, or else it's considered hate. Yes. Let's have the intellectual debate. Hate is fuck y'all. Right. I hope you die. I hope Satan eats your spirit.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to be associated with you. I don't agree with your lifestyle. I don't like being forced to acknowledge you as something that I don't perceive you as.
Right. Animosity just because you're you.
That's not hate to me. That's, nigga, we was raised together. We went to Field Elementary. We went to Wilson Junior High. We went to Pasadena High. And now you're Cheryl?
Yeah.
You the homie, nigga.
Well, that's why I need to see pictures of you in the 5th grade. Because that was before you had the time, money, or inclination or permission to cut your dick off. That's who you were. Whoever you were in the 5th grade. If you don't have no 5th grade pictures, then we can't fuck around.
So be it Facebook, be it a situation like this where this is the mindset, Facebook, I don't like you, I'm kicking you out of my house. Hey, this is the way you want to think right now, I'm going to kick you out of my house. You must disallow individuals to weaponize their morals, principles, and beliefs on you.
That's what's happening.
You must disallow that because you got to know where your head is at.
So here's the flip side. This is a question to you three.
Yes.
Is it hate to claim a culture that's not yours and force people to acknowledge you as the de facto group? White people been claiming to be Egyptian.
Oh, yeah. You watch the old movies, how the Egyptians got British accent.
I'm just saying. It's a lot of people claiming a lot of shit that was originally niggas.
Yeah.
Jews.
Yeah. So.
Is that hate to say, now you know that ain't you.
To call it out.
Is it hate to call it out?
No.
So you got these cats that's talking about, hey, listen, I want to have, I gotta have my guns. I want my wall. I want this. This guy ain't saying the wrong thing. I ain't gonna say what the guy is. When you get halfway around the world, you know what? You black, you're blue, you're gray. Where you from? You're from California? You're American. Okay? So this joker here walking down the other side of the street next to an individual that he's got to breathe the same air with, trying to take and compartmentalize crap that people half around the world said, no, y'all all together. Don't differentiate. They don't differentiate over there. You get over there, they break it down, and that's why, the screw a man's head on right, you got to screw it all the way off to get that crap out of here.
That's what it is.
It is not hate to call traveling on a nigga who takes 20 steps and dunk the ball.
Why you hate?
Nigga, wait, what you mean? Nigga, I can't walk with the ball. Nigga, what?
Because this isn't rugby. This is the game. I'm so happy that this is happening because what most feminists want is not equality. They want the foam off of both beers. They want the nice shit about being a woman and the nice shit about being a dude. And here's the backlash. Okay, if you want equality till the lifeboats drop. Then it's women and children.
It's women and children first.
Yeah, fuck that. Okay? You wanted equality. You wanted to be able to change your gender. Enjoy the fucking show. This goes with that. The fleas go with the dog. Let dudes that say they women whoop your ass. That's what you get. Until you put the lid back on the jar, let all these demons out and fuck you. Keep fighting. Keep crushing skulls. Keep crushing skulls.
Elbows to the face.
Elbows to the fucking face.
Hi, my name is Marsha, and I want to get in the NBA. I'm in the NBA. Pass me that shaver.
Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, good. He's a broad.
And when you get your ass kicked, tell him Large Marge sent you.
That's right.
That did sound like Large Marge.
You wanted it, you got it.
I'm just saying, man. Keep complicating shit.
Yep.
That's supposed to be divided in a spiritual sense.
But like you said, simple.
There's positive, negative, masculine, feminine.
Oh, we gonna
feng shui. There's like a natural flow to the universe where shit belongs. This shit belongs over here, and this shit belongs over there.
That's right.
If you ain't got a over here and over there in your life,
Nigga.
You ain't nowhere.
All they doing socially, they're doing the same thing socially they've been doing environmentally. Killing the planet.
oh yeah.
Doing shit, taking shit out, killing the bees.
What the fuck is the measles doing in Long Beach?
Thank-
Where it come from this time?
That's a great name for a book. What the fuck is the measles doing?
This is shit we done overcome 10, 20, 30 years ago. Now the measles is in Long Beach.
And chicken, too.
What? Listen, my kids went to Santa Monica High. And I knew when we went to Santa Monica High, there was a chance that lice might show up.
Any particular reason there, Zoe?
I'm just saying, black hair don't hold lice.
Right.
That's true.
You know what I did? You go to a school, it's only 300 black kids. But the school got 3,000 plus students. Only 300 are black. I said, it's going to be some... Listen, I trained my kid from the jump. I said, listen, every school you go to is its own society. And I said, if the society is corrupt, you going to take in some of the bullshit. It's like swimming in a pool of piss. You're going to have to get a little in your mouth.
Right? Mama, why I smell like pee-pee when I come from the Y? Because it got piss in the pool, baby.
They got piss in the pool. Do you dig? So I was preparing them, look, it's going to be weird white kids offering you shit that's awkward to your culture.
Yep.
It's going to be a meth head here.
Hey, you want to try some of this?
Hey, man, you want to try some narco? The fuck is narco? You want to try some boom bap?
Boom. You mean KRS-One?
Like, it's shit that where black folks is like, let me catch you fucking around. You know how black parents are. Let me catch you fucking around.
I wish the hell you would.
Nigga, I'll drop kick your ass from the top of the refrigerator if I catch you fucking with drugs. You know, weird threats and shit that black parents do. So I set my kids up to understand, like, in that environment, that's different from how we get down. So you need to be aware of what's being presented to you.
Exactly.
And you need to make informed choices from there. So again, we're living in this society right now where it's too many motherfuckers, where we have 7.4 billion people on the planet. Everybody can't have a job. There's no such thing as 7.4 billion jobs.
Right.
Motherfuckers is living longer than they supposed to.
7.4 billion jobs.
Do you understand? Motherfuckers is living longer too. Like, well, shit, this nigga is persevering.
Right. Didn't niggas used to drop dead at 64?
Niggas is living. I'm just saying, people in general are living longer.
Exactly.
Now you got to ask yourself a question. I can't feed all of these niggas. I don't know if niggas been to L.A. recently. Downtown.
Oh, yeah.
Downtown is like a third
that shit is
world
crazy.
country.
All the tent city and shit.
So now we also have the world, what's that? World Basic Income, WBI, where the biggest ballers in the world are saying, well, fuck. Let's get all the governments together and find a way to get these niggas a monthly check just so they live until they die. Just comfortable enough until you just stop.
Yeah.
Because you gonna stop because we have our pharmaceutical labs working on the food, working on the water, working on the medicine, working on the air. Nigga,
Working on the illnesses.
You're gonna die because we want you to die.
We're going to see to it.
But the best way to kill you is to do the old frog in the beaker experiment.
Slow kill.
The frog in the beaker with the water doesn't know the temperature of the water is rising until
He dead.
he's a frog pot pie.
Your frog soup.
Right?
Till he's a frog Popeye. He goes, shit, I'm dead. It's over.
Anybody smell broiled frog legs?
What
I
is
smell
that?
frog legs.
I smell something. What
Wait
is
a
that?
second, I'm a frog.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So all of this shit is tied together. The media. I've always said, if a motherfucker hits you with blue magic knowledge, they're going to find a way to make sure that every way you can hear him is thwarted. Yep. There's a nigga out there speaking blue magic. Where that nigga at?
We not finna have this.
Y'all remember the sound from a couple weeks ago? Where blue magic nigga at? With the blue magic tongue, with the blue magic knowledge, with the blue magic mind. Where that nigga? He right over there. Pew.
Done. 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 So much for him perfecting the art of staying out the way. He told that joker.
I
where he
forgot the
at.
sound, nigga.
Yeah. Yep. On the wrong joker where he at. He's done.
Silence
We
the
done
nigga
caught
over.
blue magic.
Yeah.
Blue magic down. Blue magic.
Blue magic is down.
Blue magic is down.
That's it. That's it.
That's why we gotta stay diligent.
What's that?
We make Farrakhan inert when we don't actualize the information that is useful. How come you can't listen to Bruce Lee but not listen to Farrakhan? Right. Bruce Lee said it the best way. He said, take all the shit that you can use and leave the rest.
Chew the meat and spit out the bone.
You get motherfuckers go, well, Farrakhan is Scientology. Well, I don't like Scientology. I think it's some false made up shit by a fiction writer by the name of L. Ron Hubbard.
Right.
This nigga wrote science fiction shit.
Yes.
So I don't fuck with that part of the Nation of Islam. And if the Nation of Islam is down with that, that's fine. They could stay down with that. But I don't fuck with that.
And not only that, L. Ron Hubbard said the reason he created Scientology was he was trying to create a religion that was tax
exempt.
No, his exact words were, if you want to get rich, create a religion.
Right.
So he created Scientology. But that doesn't mean that Farrakhan don't drop science.
All day.
He drops science all motherfucking day.
How many movies do you quote and live by? How many scenes in films, The Godfather, women and children can be foolish, men cannot.
Right.
How much has come from the development from the human mind? Why is it that somehow, because Farrakhan is or isn't, I don't know, I cannot confirm or deny his involvement with Scientology, but so what the fuck? What does that have to do with recycling black dollars? What does that have to do with not eating pork?
Thank you.
What does that have to do with respecting your black family? What does that have to do with any of the real shit?
Right.
That this, and forgive me, I'm a little sensitive about this because I'm from Chicago and I know killers that Brother Minister Farrakhan has totally turned around.
We heard that Jeff Brown, the intellectual irritant, is here. Can somebody show us where he at? Yeah, there he is, right there.
Blue magic 2 down. Blue magic 2 down.
Right?
So the thing is, the same amount of time that individuals take to get into the rhetoric, it's the same amount of time they can take to build something so the joker can't kick you out their house.
How about it?
I don't believe...
Do your own thing. Take nothing and make something. It ain't that hard.
Right. I don't believe or accept anything. I don't. And I'll tell you why. Because the ultimate truth of reality can't be brought into words. Every idea we have here on planet Earth is a simulation of something bigger, something more meaningful. Just because a motherfucker says, Allahu Akbar. Akbar. What does it mean?
Greater.
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 Greater than what?
anything, but they don't understand that.
But do you see what I'm saying? So again, that's a symbol for for something even greater. What does symbol mean? Sign. Sign is a symbol. This is where you get your word semantics. These are just symbols. What does it mean? The source of everything can't really be conceptualized.
Exactly. Because and that greater is greater than anything that you can think of.
So a motherfucker will be like, but I said Allahu Akbar, nigga.
Nigga.
So, wait a
What
minute.
does it mean?
Nigga.
What does it mean?
You be like, ooh.
Exactly.
Wait, Jeff.
Do the face, nigga. Do the face of the camera, nigga.
I said Allahu Akbar. He understands me?
Right, nigga.
Nigga.
You underdig, nigga. You underdig.
That's it.
So again, you done made the concept bigger than the reality.
You can't put it in words.
You turned the culture into a prison that produces a level of rapidity and monotony. And you're not growing spiritually because you've taken the symbol to be the purpose for why you're doing what you're doing. The symbol, nigga, that's like pulling your car over and making love to a stop sign. Thank you for saving my life. If you weren't here to tell me to stop,
Right.
my God, I don't know what would have happened if I would have crossed the threshold that you stand guardian over.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
Appreciate you.
Listen, again, Farrakhan is a sign. He points to certain levels of consciousness and information. But you gonna say Alex Jones isn't?
He does the same thing.
Is that-
Alex Jones' weird white ass hopped his ass over the gate at the Bohemian Society.
And got the only video of it.
That motherfucker went in there. Now, mind you, had it been niggas,
Man.
let the Nation of
Please,
Islam
nigga.
roll up on Bohemian
Please,
Grove.
nigga.
Right?
They were like, Operation Destroy Nigritude
Yeah.
in effect now.
Now. Yeah, let's speed it up to today.
Yep. Again, your own house. That won't happen.
I'm just saying.
No, you're right.
You get what I'm saying? Richest, most powerful men in the world at the Bohemian Grove. This white man, hey, what are you guys up here doing?
Yep.
You guys keeping secrets?
Yep.
Why are you guys meeting and none of you guys are a part of government? What's going on? Our rights are being infringed. Then the motherfucker showed up on the Bilderbergers.
Yep.
Now, is there a lot of fugazi shit about a lot of people? Absolutely. Everybody you run into gonna have some fugazi shit about him. Is there some fugazi shit about Alex Jones? Probably so.
Yep.
I don't know. But I do know motherfuckers point out information get pointed out. Like, get them.
Shut that down. What's the thing? Pimp.
They be like,
Whistle
They haven't
blow.
pimped him yet.
but see, what's interesting about white people be banging on the Constitution.
Yep.
Hey, listen, my rights as an American citizen say you guys can't be up here meeting about the MMR vaccine without our approval, the voting process. They be in there tripping.
So
Nigga.
what happened? What happened in Oakland? Oakland City Board wanted to pass some bill to allow the individuals coming out of prison that were locked up for marijuana to open up marijuana shops.
Look at that.
The jokers that didn't go to prison for it said, "Well, we don't want them there because they'll mess up the culture."
Yes.
Okay?
They're uncouth.
So here's the thing. You know, I'm kicking you off of Facebook. There's your Muslim.
Right.
You feel me? It's
Right.
all because you're in their house.
Right.
You're in that house, not their house, that house. Get out that house. Get in your own.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to the ZoWhat show, man. We try to do this every week. We just in here doing our little thing, which is current events. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Let me just say this real quick. YouTube, y'all disappointed me. It's damn near 2,000 people live watching us right now, and we don't even have 500 likes. I need everybody to rock with us, man. Hit the like button, hit the share button. You should have been hitting that super chat as well, but we still appreciate those who did. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got Kevin in the building. He has his great book of Melanin Research Part 1. Go to realnagas.com. Also, my homeboy from Total Package Energy has a new product called Mentality. Download the app, and you already know the holographic relationship and the relationship dismount, things that you should support. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. We're not always right, and we're rarely wrong to some, but we appreciate everybody for chiming in. Thank you so much. I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason, and we're out. Deuces.
Peace.
That was beautiful.
It was a great show.
I went and met with Farrakhan that day when he went to jail. I met with him that day. We talked. That's a great conversation. And it's funny because my